Good evening, everyone. This is me, your host, Mehul Kumar Patwari, and you are listening to the Daily Market Podcast. Today is day 14 of the extended lockdown, and let's check what COVID data suggests. In our country, the total number of confirmed COVID numbers are 32,273, and with an active cases of 23,271, while 7,968 people have been recovered from this deadly COVID-19, and there is total 1,034 deaths as of now in our country. Now let's move on to the global situation. As I speak, the total number of cases in the global in the across the globe as per the John Hopkins University stands at 31 million, sorry, 3 million mark. It's in Indian terms it's 31 lakh 41,981 with total deaths of 2 lakh 18,000. And if I talk about US has surpassed the mark of 1 million with total deaths crossing the mark of 58,000. So things are not looking good as the COVID is concerned, but there are some developing news regarding the COVID antiviral drug, which I will discuss in the later part of the podcast. In the international markets today, the US economy shrunk by an annualized 4.8% in the first quarter of the year, according to the reports of the Bureau of Economic Analysis. This is the first contraction since 2014 and the deepest since 2008. Also, the US Fed rate funds target rate will be announced later this evening, which is 2 p.m. in the afternoon in US. Also, this week, tech giants like Facebook, Amazon, Apple, Netflix will report their quarter one earnings. Alphabet, the parent company of Google, that is Alphabet, the parent company of Google, reported their earnings today and it was better than expected than the street's expectation. The stock rose up by 7.8%. Also, the shares of Gilead Sciences is moving the markets as 62% of patients treated early were discharged from the hospital compared with 49% of patients who were treated late. As I speak, the stock is trading somewhere around almost at, let me get the data. Yes, the numbers are coming in. Yes, as I speak, the stock is trading on the upside of 4.8%, which is $82. And as I speak about the indices, the major three indices of the US is trading at 2.07%, that is for Dow Jones, 2.41% for S&P, and Nasdaq is trading upwards of 3%. So as of now, the US markets and US equities are performing really well because of the good earnings reported by Google and some developing story by Gilead Sciences. And if I talk about the crude oil situation in the US, the WTI crude is well above the $10 per barrel mark. It is trading at $16 per barrel, which is almost up by 32% on the intraday level. Well, Brent crude oil is trading at $24 per barrel. So as of now, the US economy is looking streamlined as far as the US equities are concerned, but they are totally ignoring the fact of the GDP and they are betting on the favor of Gilead Sciences, which is a developing story for the antiviral drug for the COVID situation, and they are banking on the revenues from the tech giants in the country. In the domestic markets today, the major indices had a great day as Nifty was able to hold above the level of 9,500 and closed with the gains of 1.84%, while BSE Sensex gained 605 points and ended at 32,720 level. The Bank Nifty was finding difficulties in finding the momentum in the first half, but in the latter half it found gains and raised to the intraday high of 21,348 level and settled at 21,090 in the end. The charge was led by HDFC Twins, Hindalco, and Adani Ports in the overall market today. Some of the stocks like Axis Bank, Hexaware, and Strides Pharma were in major focus in today's intraday session. Axis Bank saw a sell-off and was down by 25 rupees or 5% in the early session because of the adverse impact of the provisioning in the net profits. And in the end, it settled at 438 rupees, which is down by 3%. Hexaware posted their quarter one numbers for the current year 2020, and the results beat the estimates of the streets, with profits growing by 2.3% quarter on quarter basis at 175 crore and revenue standing at 1541.8 crore, up by 0.8% quarter on quarter basis. Also, the TCV, that is the total contract value, stands at $69 million, marking the best performance of the company ever in any quarter. Going with the trend in IT companies, Hexaware suspended their revenue guidance for the current year 2020 because of COVID uncertainties in today's because of the COVID uncertainties. In today's intraday session, the stock saw a up move of 3.06%. Talking about Strides Pharma, the company is developing the generic version of a antiviral drug, favipiravir. The drug was produced by a Japanese company and was used to tackle influenza in China and Japan. Strides Pharma has developed generic version of the drug to combat COVID-19, and it has already started to export these drugs in Gulf countries. The company is waiting for the approval from the Indian regulators so that it can be soon launched in our nation. This led to a rally in the stock towards north by 20%. So, if I sum up today's podcast, the market, the global market and the Indian market are banking on the producing of antiviral drug for the COVID situation. US is trying very hard, and also the Indian companies are also trying very hard to combat the deadly novel coronavirus. So I guess you all liked this podcast today, and if you did, then do like this podcast and share this podcast with your friends, and also consider subscribing to our channel, and please click the bell icon so you get updated of all the videos coming from our side. Till then, this is me, your host, signing off for today. I'll see you soon in my next video, and the next podcast will be uploaded tomorrow. Till then, take care, goodbye, and yes, as usual, stay sharp and be updated.